Thank you very much. President Broad, Chairman Ruffin, members of the Board of Governors, Mr. Chief Justice, Chairman Cranford, and members of the Board of Trustees, chancellors and presidents, Dr. Pinsky, elected officials, reverend clergy, honored guests, colleague members of the University of North Carolina at Asheville faculty and staff, friends of this university, and friends who have journeyed far to share in this celebration. Today, I am privileged to stand in the proud history of a great university system. I am honored to lead a campus whose mission is clear, whose commitment to excellence is unwavering, and whose sense of purpose is a model for the nation. This is indeed a special moment for me. I have received so many blessings in my life, beginning most importantly with Mary and Frankie and James and our entire family. And as President Broad so kindly noted, Mary's mother and brothers and sisters are here today, and I feel so lucky to be part of such an extraordinary and close-knit family. And I know that although her father, my parents, and my uncles have been called to a different place, they are watching over us and know that it is in their memory and in their spirit that we celebrate this and every day. And I would like to add a special note of personal thanks to President Broad for her leadership of this university and her continued faith in me. Her determination and strength on all issues that face the University of North Carolina are an inspiration. And her vision and courage in pursuit of the bond financing that will permit future generations of students to enjoy the same opportunity as their peers across the nation sets a standard of leadership for all to admire. And Madam President, for what you mean to this campus and to North Carolina, we thank you. And to Chairman Ruffin and the Board of Governors, thank you for your wise stewardship of this university system. To Rob Cranford and the University of North Carolina at Asheville Board of Trustees, my deepest appreciation for the trust and support that you continue to offer me. I want to thank as well the alumni who have returned home to celebrate this Founders Weekend and to represent the history that is so much a part of this university. And I wish to say a special word of thanks to the many students who join us here today. That you would share this day with me is the highest honor. You are the source of my energy, and you are the promise of tomorrows yet to come. I will stand with you anywhere, for to paraphrase George Bernard Shaw, you are the torchbearers of a brilliant flame that must burn brightly and be sustained, so that your children might inherit a more refined and a more compassionate world. More than a symbolic passing of leadership in the Chancellor's office, we renew today an historic covenant between the people of North Carolina and their university, and we reassert the unique role that this campus plays in that promise. We rededicate ourselves to values that reach across generations and form a tradition in which the people of this state can be most proud. We renew our commitment to the liberal arts, to encouraging pursuit of truth, appreciation of beauty, passion for justice, and respect for individual difference. We reconfirm these values unambiguously, confidently, and with the sure knowledge that ours is an important and special place in American higher education. Today, all of us join to recognize a long and a proud line of colleagues that stretch across decades. men and women who have brought honor to the University of North Carolina at Asheville, and in doing so, have touched the lives of thousands of students. They have built a strong and vital community of learning, not on shifting sands, but on the solid rock of liberal education. Their gift to us is a rich intellectual culture that bridges disciplines and empowers faculty and students to collaborate in the pursuit of knowledge. As we bear witness to the legacy of those who set this university on a firm foundation, we also embrace our future and celebrate those who now work to define it. And as a point of personal privilege, I would ask that the great faculty and staff of the University of North Carolina at Asheville stand once more, that we might recognize them again, and through them, those who have come before. Our community of learning will remain true to the tradition that this faculty has built. As we continue to give form to a true intergenerational place of learning, we will be sustained by the power of ideas, and our way will be illuminated by the light of reason. For as Dr. Pinsky has reminded us today, human reason is beautiful and invincible. It puts what should be above things as they are. It is an enemy of despair and a friend of hope. This university will always be a friend of hope. It will always remain home and safe harbor to those who seek truth, irrespective of who they are, whom they love, where they worship, or how old they are. We will always reach beyond the rhetoric of tolerance to achieve a full respect and appreciation for the gifts that every member of our campus family brings to our common pursuit of knowledge. After all, we are, as our colleague David Hopes reminds us, children of the same house, the first house, and the only. And as we renew our dedication to the best in liberal arts education, we reaffirm as well our commitment to the students of this university, for they will soon lead this region, this state, and this nation. Our graduates will inherit this new century of American democracy. They will be its morning sun, and from their light will be ignited the dreams of generations yet to be born. It is our responsibility to prepare them for the stewardship that they will inherit, to inspire them to lead examined lives and to seek truth, to clarify limits and then exceed them, to restlessly explore their world so that, in the words of T.S. Eliot, they might arrive at where they started and know the place for the first time. But we must go further. We must inspire them to pursue truth not only because it is intrinsically right and good to do so, but also because truth set to the noble end of service leads us toward a more just, a more peaceful, and a more humane world. Because voices empowered by the force of reason and raised in the pursuit of justice can make a difference. This university must continue to prepare its graduates to succeed in a new and changing economy. But we must also release their imagination, that they might embrace the wonder and the mystery of life. And we must confirm their faith in timeless values of citizenship, values that extend beyond salary or title, values that require more than passing commitment, and values that grow from the inherent dignity of the individual. The work of citizenship is hard. It requires a disciplined mind and a selfless heart. It requires passion tempered by reason, ambition tempered by humility, love of country animated by the tireless search for justice. Walter Lippmann was right in 1940 when he spoke to his generation saying, "For every good that you wish to preserve, you will have to sacrifice your comfort and your ease. There is nothing for nothing any longer." At its best, this university is about the hard work of citizenship, about preparing our students to embrace the responsibilities of leadership so that they might in turn pass on a better world to their children and their grandchildren. Our students have it in their power to build a better North Carolina and a better world. But we must call them to the full measure of their promise. We must call them to set the lessons they have learned here to the task of making a strong and positive difference in the lives of those around them. And if we are to inspire our students to lives of service and citizenship, we as a university must also renew and continue our commitment to the people of Asheville and this region. We must always be prepared to act so that our community and our region might flourish. The University of North Carolina at Asheville has never been and will never sit as an island. We will not be aloof and apart from this community and its needs. To the people of Asheville, to the people of Buncombe County and our surrounding counties, and to the people of North Carolina, I promise you that service is and will remain integral to our identity as a place of learning. This is your university, and we intend to live the lessons we teach, and in doing so to work in humble partnership wherever and however this community believes that we can make a difference. With the Center for Creative Retirement and a growing array of programs for children, we are creating America's first truly intergenerational college campus, a place joined in breaking false barriers that exist between age groups. We are building a community where all generations share in the enterprise of learning, a place enlivened by the unbounded potential of young children, and a place nurtured by the wisdom and strength of retirees. The University of North Carolina at Asheville will be a place where our students are inspired by the lives of those who comprise America's greatest generation, as they at the same time help to build the future for our nation's youngest generation. It is to us to be a very special place, a place that is unsurpassed in the vibrancy of its intellectual and cultural life, and a place that sets the standard of community service against which all colleges and universities will be measured. And so today, let each of us reflect on the theme of this weekend. Levo oculos meos in montes. I lift up my eyes to the mountains. Let us lift our eyes to these mountains. They display the majesty and the mystery of creation. They invite our endless exploration, but defy our certain discovery. They call us to reflection, and as they do, they remind us of the mysteries that lie beyond what we may see as certain. They remind us that Whitman was right. When we have exhausted all that humankind sees as important, it is nature that remains. Let us celebrate the generations born amid these mountains, whose poetry, music, and prose have been the voice of Western North Carolina. Let us honor and carry forward their culture, their integrity, and their enduring strength. Let us go forth in their spirit and informed by their example. And as we do so, let us promise always to be true to the magnificent liberal arts tradition born and nurtured amid the majesty of these mountains. Let us never forget who we are or where we have been. But let us also remember that beyond every mountain is a new horizon that calls us and challenges us. Beyond every mountain is a new frontier to be claimed if we are bold enough and strong enough and courageous enough to make it our own. Ladies and gentlemen, I am proud to be your chancellor. as I am humbled to reflect on the work of those that have gone before us. I am equally energized by what lies ahead. We are colleagues on a journey that recognizes no boundaries and no barriers. Ours is a future rich with the promise of new horizons and new frontiers, and we shall claim them together, joined as colleagues now and always. One in our love of these mountains, one in our commitment to this university and to the people it serves, and one in our pursuit of truth. What a wonderful journey it has already been, and what a wonderful ride it will continue to be. I thank you from the bottom of my heart, and to paraphrase John Kennedy, as I ask your prayers and God's blessing, I recognize that here on earth, His work must truly be our own. Thank you very much.